everybody. Welcome back. Here we are once more. Yes, that's right. It's Chat Havers. With us tonight, Tom Walker. Tom!
Hello.
Welcome to the
Thank
freaking
you.
program, man.
Hey, thank you, Luke, and congratulations on getting yourself a follow on Instagram from me, Tom
Wow.
Walker, right now.
Well, thank you so much, Tom. Now, if I did, I did tag you in the poster for this morning.
I just saw.
So it is happening now. The show's happening now. So if you, you're so
and I knew that was going to be weighing over the show if I didn't just say out loud, "Hey, I just saw you've tagged me in this, and I've hit you with the follow in this moment."
And you saw, and you're sticking to the story that you saw it right as we went to
I
be
literally
live.
saw it right now.
So you checked. Okay, so you checked Instagram the second we went on screen.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I was like, let me get all my tabs closed right as I start.
Right.
And then I did check that one.
But you still said, well, let me refresh this before I close it.
Let me just go ahead and check that I haven't missed anything essential. And it turns out I had you tagging me in a post.
Right. Right.
Maybe my problem was I was looking out for a tag from like the Luke Man 1 or just the Luke Man. But of course I was wrong to do that because, of course, what I should have been keeping an eye out for was the Luke Man 2.
Now, listen. The Luke Man 1 taken. Luke Man taken. 8-year-old has that. Keep sending him DMs and I'll PayPal him $20 if he gives it to me. No response. Used to be a different name.
Anymore.
Huh?
He's probably not like 8 anymore, right?
Well, it's been a couple of years. It's probably like 12. That's true. He's okay. So the 12-year-old that has it, that goes to some sort of, I don't know. I think he's a student athlete, not responding to my messages. Had a different name.
Stop knowing about the strength of the boy. I'm going to tell you.
Look, he's on private, but student athlete. He's got a picture of him on a field game playing. Number one.
He's on private, but I can tell he's blossoming into a strong force of nature on the field.
He's doing quite the slide tackle, my man. He's doing quite the slide tackle in that picture. All the girlies be going crazy. All the girlies be going crazy. Hold on. Let me turn on the stupid fucking channel points. Crap. Let me turn on the crap for the stream.
That is cool to be... Jacoby Edwards Art says the Luke boy could be his name. And it is funny to be 12 years old and giving yourself the handle Luke Man. Or the Luke Man. That's cool to do.
Yeah. I mean, he certainly got it first. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to say?
For sure.
He had that shit first. I don't know. It's not working, guys. So I'm not gonna fuss over the computer too much tonight. You know what I mean, Tom? Sometimes, you're a streamer, man. You could be fussing over this computer all goddamn night if you're not careful.
It rocks to stop caring about stuff, man.
Yeah.
And, truly, it's one of the best things you can do.
Yeah. Now that I've hit partner, I'm starting to finally understand what it means to be a streamer. And what it means is you set the bar a lot lower just on average. Is that right?
Yeah, you really can let yourself go right now. It's like you got married, dude.
Right.
Don't worry about keeping any kind of viewer average or even a schedule now. You've got the check mark. You got what you need.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I mean, we're talking to a man that mined 12 hours of content out of flipping a fucking coin. You know what I mean?
Now, the coin is good.
The coin is good.
The coin is good.
The coin is good. The coin is a high bar. I should be doing stuff more like the coin. Luke, have your numbers boosted since becoming part of the Goo Crew? I would say definitely the only reason I got partner was because of the Goo Crew. So shout out to them.
We love the Goo Crew.
We love the Goo Crew. We're bringing all the different all the different English accents together in one beautiful place.
I was walking around the house talking like Charlie for a while a couple nights ago, just kind of annoying Demi walking around.
The Goo Crew and the moderators as well. Thank you, Zeke. Now, Tom, tonight, well, we're talking about nicknames. That classic. And I said before we started, I'm going to say this for the pod. Now, Tom, have you ever had a nickname?
Yes, Luke, I have.
Lay it on us, dude. What the hell have people called you over the years? Anything silly? Is there any sort of story you could tell in sort of a manner that I could easily clip into Instagram content about the nickname? Okay, fair enough.
No. No, it's not suited. It's not suited well for vertical content.
It's
or
not
short
suited
form.
well for vertical content. Okay, all right. I was kind of giving you space there. I thought maybe you're gonna.
I need the space. I gotta really spin up here.
There needs to be more silence on Twitch streams, and I'm not kidding. We gotta be. This is something I really believe.
I think that
we gotta have a little downtime. You know what I mean?
You got to remember, you're not, a lot of streams are just going to be, second or third screen. You got to go ahead and give them some space. So, I know Fallout on the main monitor can pop off for a second, and they won't have my dumbass talking over it.
Here's a good one, Tom. Here's a good one. Maybe this will get you going. When I was a line cook, my nicknames were Javelina and Useless Garbage. Thank you, Lazarus Handshake. Welcome back 5 months.
Wow.
Useless
Very
garbage.
Cool.
Useless garbage.
I didn't really have many nicknames in high school. I feel like I had one friend who tried to force a nickname, which was he just kind of I got Texas Ranger a bit. This was around the time when people were aware of Walker Texas Ranger, but especially from Conan O'Brien's like Walker Texas Ranger Lever. I don't know if you remember that as like a bit that he would do.
Who would do? Walker?
Conan O'Brien used to have a bit that he would have a big lever on his desk, and then it would, like, when he yanked it, it would just show an out-of-context clip from Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a great bit. But, yeah, so I used to get Walker, Texas Ranger, which is, just a long-ass nickname.
Yeah, then, Tom Walker, Texas Ranger. And it doesn't really make too much sense. I mean, was Texas Ranger that big a deal where you're from?
No.
I can't. I mean, that barely holds any sort of credence in my like sort of cultural lexicon, and I'm from the place where it took place.
Yeah. No, but then I think there was one guy who tried to put together a nickname that was like freaky geeky glasses wearing Walker Texas Ranger, and he'd say it like really fast, like it was a trick, and I had to be like, yeah, that was cool how you said that.
Was it a friend of yours, or was it sort of more of an acquaintance?
It was a friend, which made it strange. Yeah, it was very. Oh, sorry. I just saw my BFF in college got the name Milk Boy because he ate shit on his skateboard on the quad while carrying a gallon of milk. That's so. I would give anything to see that.
That's the kind of stuff we're looking here for tonight, folks. And folks, I will throw out, if you have a nickname, throw it in the chat, or we're doing the calls over Discord tonight. We'd love to hear from you. Any sort of, and the more cruel, the better. That's what I'm really looking here for tonight. Cruelty.
Oh, in terms of cruelty, I'm sorry. Jellocean says, "Do Aussies wear cowboy hats?" Sometimes we wear like an Akubra hat, but then which is like a cowboy hat. But what the Australian innovation that's kind of synonymous with Australia is these corks on strings hanging down around the hat.
What's that for? Flies. Now, Tom, what the fuck is that for? I've always wondered that. Does that have to do with fishing?
No, it's to scare away flies. And, because you find yourself tired out, you can do this all day and they'll just come back. But if you have the corks just kind of wibbling and waving around, it'll do the same thing. It'll ward away the flies and kind of imitate that motion.
Will it? I mean, have you proven this? Because it doesn't feel like it would work the same. I gotta be honest.
I ain't wearing one of those fucking things. I got people to go outside for me. I'm making Twitch partner money, man.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
going
true,
out of the
man.
bush.
That's true. Ain't no flies on the inside, man. Though I do
That's
have, now I do this in the garage. I do have a spider living in every corner, and this is not a joke. There's a spider that's taken up refuge in every corner of this. You might be saying to yourself, well, Luke, that sounds fucked up and crazy and bad. Why would you want that? But actually, this is a garage, right? The door opens to the fucking backyard, all God's creatures. I've got these guys as sort of my first line of defense against all that.
I like a spider. A nice, peaceful... Look, an American spider, I feel like, ain't going to harm you. I don't feel like they're going to, hurt a person.
We don't, I know. Well, you know what, though? Because I know the spiders down there be crazy as all hell. I did find a black widow in my backyard recently, and I was like, that's scary.
You guys have Black Widows?
Yeah, and in out here we do because it's enough of a desert climate. It's dry enough.
Oh man.
Do you guys?
That
You must.
sucks. Yeah. We got them.
Yeah.
We got them, and we got. Sorry, I'm flipping myself around, so I'm looking at you. We got them, and we got like redback spiders, funnel web spiders are the big ones over here. But to get back on track with the cruel nicknames,
Yes,
if I may,
please.
I used to know a guy whose name was, I gotta say his full name, Adam Haddad, and in high school, his like parents got a messy divorce, and his dad just like straight up like left the entire family, and so the kids at school started calling him Adam Haddad. And I was just like, oh man, that is a masterpiece of bullying, dude. That's so good.
How did the kids know about the divorce? Do you know?
I think it's hard to keep that kind of stuff inside, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, oh, my friend. Yeah, right. You're not like, You're probably telling your friends, and they're telling other people, especially if those friends want to get a little higher on that old totem pole socially.
Oh, you can really, if you're the guy who, even if you're the guy's best friend for life, if you come up with Adam Haddad, you're like, sorry, man. This gun was made to fire. It's too good to keep to myself.
I'll also throw out, and I'm not saying it's as clean, Adam by dad. Not because the dad's bi, but by dad.
That would be my pushback, because it sounds like he has a bisexual dad.
Yeah. Well, he could. I mean, there's maybe nothing wrong with it. There was a guy named Harry Dick,
like that.
And we just call him by his full. There was a guy at my high school, and I'm not fucking kidding you, named Bate Masterson.
No.
Yes, and the way this makes sense is because I went to an all-boys preparatory school, and the thing about his family are that his great-grandparents owned a plantation in the South. So you could put together what that means, Tom. So that kind of a fitting name for a man that evil.
They worked it themselves, right? That's why.
Yeah, they were hardworking Irish immigrants. You're exactly right.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm also remembering just on like names. A guy I know who I couldn't believe wasn't a nickname. I knew a guy called Neil Downward, and he was like one of the saddest sack motherfuckers I've ever met. He used to like run almost production or something for like one of the comedy websites here. And my friend used to like write for the website, and then my friend was walking by his office every day, and him and his like coworkers would play a game called like "What's Neil looking at?" Because they were like, this guy does nothing, he has no reason to be here, but just like what could possibly be on his monitor. And one time they walked past, and he was just like hands by his side, staring at just an image of a gun.
Hands by his side is really the smoking gun of that story. You never want to see a weird guy. You never want to see someone hands completely off the keyboard, staring slack-jawed at a still image of anything in a computer. Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's not like even looking a tab away. He's there for a while. He was watching it like a movie, you know?
I mean, the follow-up is, do you know what kind of gun it was?
I think it was a handgun.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's I figured it would be a handgun too. But I don't know. Yeah. I do think there's a range where handgun, it's all pretty bad, but I'd rather him looking at that than like an assault rifle, you know?
Yeah, that would be, if he was looking at something, if it didn't seem like he just typed in gun, I would be more nervous. If he was like clearly Googling like a brand name, I would not be happy with that.
Yeah. You're getting like sort of promotional pictures the company took of a specific brand of gun, and not just sort of, I'm imagining pistol on white background that I've probably photoshopped to use in a comedy skit, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids in my high school just looked at Photoshop nudes of their favorite TV people.
Wow.
That is a little strange, I will say.
Is that like you had like favorite, when we say favorite TV people, are we saying like just like a Photoshop where you put Jennifer Love Hewitt's on like a Playboy? They would download them on floppy disks. It was weird. So we do have an old person alert, and that is why this is happening.
And I will say it does make
As someone who also like was around that age, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that does make more sense because if you're using floppy disk, the idea of seeing Jennifer Love Hewitt, someone like that, Neve Campbell, you know, on
Holy
naked
shit.
would be, you'd be like, whoa, this might be real.
Yes. Yeah, maybe she did your Slinky with an attempted dunk while from I think it just a keyboard that is like being transmitted over walkie-talkie protocol.
Yeah. It's like, do you remember those when you would like download a key, like a, I don't even remember what this is from, where, you know, like on forum culture where it would auto correct into like, it's Pirate Day. So it like changes all the letters from one letter to another letter. That's what that seems like.
It seems like that, but for passing through a tunnel. And so it's like, it says the guy who jacked off in this cool bathroom. Like, not quite. He Merrick's is fucked.
This motherfucker
don't even know what that's.
He Merrick's is fucked. You got LMAO out, man. What's going on? He Merrick's is fucked. I can't parse that one out. The other one I got a little strange sass guy who jacked off in the school bathroom. Sass guy. Sass guy.
God. Yeah, but I didn't really have too many nicknames, Luke.
No.
Just Walker Texas Ranger was the one that people tried to get going and immediately abandoned because Tom is so short.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You know? How about yourself? Did you ever have a lengthening or a shortening of your name?
I went silent because there's a joke that I can't tell. Never mind. I don't even know. And then saying it's going to be tough, but I'll tell you later.
No, this is some classic Luke from what I know.
Yeah,
this is being unable to walk past.
I can't walk past it, man. I mean, that's sort of my problem is I have to, I go silent and then I feel like I have to address it. Because I don't want people to think I just sort of like stroked out, you know what I mean? But then now I've called so much attention to it, and I'm still talking about it 20, 30 seconds after it.
Let me jump in and help you out here.
Please,
yes, Tombo,
man.
Good friend Jake, Tombo is one I like. Tombo's chill. Tombo and my mom and
you're
like
Slinky. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to read Merrick's is fucked like he Elroni Ray. That's nothing, brother. Take the L. Take the L. Maybe you just watched tonight, okay? God damn. How'd you get a plus in there, son? Why were you even buying that key? What is on the plus?
How did you end up near fucking shift?
Yes.
Dude?
And why? Okay, so the plus and then or it's Fred equals. Why would you need equals, dog? Shift works.
Shift works. Yeah, what were you trying to fucking capitalize in the middle of a word?
And why would it be punctuation, man? I mean, plus is 2 keys away from any letter, so it really doesn't make any sense. I'm seeing it's ringed by letters and the delete key. So I don't know what you should even be up there unless you're doing math.
Oh man, we're seeing your Slinky up by the fucking plus sign, and we're trying to talk them down. We got the megaphone out. Come down.
Come down. Don't be looking.
Come down here where it's safe.
Go over to P or O or L. No, man.
Is Ule O plug in earnal board?
Plug in keyboard?
It's impossible to know.
I can't even figure out what the problem is. Like at first I was like, oh, is it voice to speech? No, I don't know what it is.
If it's voice to speech, they are a Gungan, dude. There's no way you can be talking 6.
Yup. 6.
And then the 3 pointing up.
6.
Yeah.
It's 6.
Okay, Gin and Toxic says Slinky might be missing the T and X and C.
T and X and C. Well, that's weird. That's weird, man. Why are you using a key? I've never in my life used a keyboard where more than one letter doesn't work. Like maybe you can get away with one letter and like work around it, but you can't be working with multiple letters you can't use. That's crazy.
That would mean they just typed too late to eternal. Like what?
Right.
And that doesn't make sense in this context either.
External?
Oh, too late to plug an external keyboard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
EKS doesn't work. Get another fucking
X
keyboard,
doesn't
dog.
work. Yeah.
All right. That's very strange. Wait.
Incredible. Incredible.
So did I now? Now, Tom, to go back to it, did I have any nicknames? You know, I've been called LT in my life. I've been called LT. Luke
like
Taylor.
That.
That was okay because I changed my Facebook name. You know what? Remember, I feel like maybe we're close enough an age where this would make sense to you. Did you ever have to change your Facebook name so colleges couldn't find you? Did that mean anything to you?
Nah, we don't like. There's so little going on here. You know, it's like what are you gonna do? Turn me away because I fucking wore a wig in 2005 to Halloween?
Yeah. There'd be no one in college if you start canceling people for what they said on social media in that country, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, also. And that wouldn't be so bad.
Turning away people for what they say online?
No, just thinking about no one in Australian colleges. Because it is weird to think about there being like an Australian engineer, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of an oxymoron.
Oh, no, we got to get the bridge up. Oh, yuck.
Welcome back, Krem. When I was 12, I had fatigue problem and a drooling problem, and I broke multiple keys by getting too sleepy and drooling on them. The NBX and Y, I think, all didn't work. Man, sometimes I don't. Why? I mean, why tell us? You know what I mean? That's so crazy. That's crazy.
I like that because N and B, those are close together. X is off to the side, but that's still bottom row. And then Y is way up top in the hinterlands.
That means you're like.
And so one time, Phantom Girl just slammed down way forward.
Right. Like before, it could be like you're just kind of. I mean, those are bottom keys. That makes sense. But then going like, huh? I hate to show my ass like this, but Australia has an extremely robust military engineering / aviation industry right now. Tom, speak on that.
Yeah. Well, we got some stuff going on, baby. We're trying to make stuff. I know that Adelaide has like the submarine that we have they're making over there. They're putting all of their little backs into it. Do I really have to losers how a keyboard works?
Yeah,
Slinky, you don't have to talk is the thing.
Yeah, you don't just watch the show tonight, son. Adelaide.
Now the thing that's coming through for us is being like, no, you don't, but and in fact you're incapable of doing it.
Right. You can't tell us. So we can't even diagnose what your problem is because so many keys are broken on your keyboard. Which is not a problem you've had before, so that's also confusing. Now, Tom, I don't want to let this moment pass me by. Adelaide. Yeah. I've always thought it would be a beautiful name for a baby girl.
Oh, me also.
Yeah, but please.
No, I do think it would be really beautiful to name someone after the city the city of churches, as they call it.
Say more on that. City of churches. We're talking Catholics.
Well, they got man. It's just like it was the first. The thing about Adelaide is it's the first like non-convict city in like settled city in Australia, colonized city, and then so they are so very, well, there's some people who are very up on that and really want to emphasize that yes, actually, this is a city that was made by colonizing settlers and not settled by convicts.
That's so much more awesome. So you guys went there on purpose instead of were dropped there to colonize.
You guys came here on purpose, and now the city sucks. Like it's so there's nothing here, and everything closes at 2 p.m. Anyway, it is a beautiful name, though. I think Adelaide is would be a lovely name to call anyone. Hell, yeah. I might start calling you it, Luke.
Well, that's a really great point because Tom. Now, I don't want to bring this up too early, but I hope by the end of tonight, we're sort of new friends. I hope we could sort of, well, I'd like us to leave here with nicknames for each other. That was sort of my intention for this evening. And we really commit to them, even if we land on something we don't really like and it's not going to come very naturally, but I'd really like to commit to these. And I'd like you to make a verbal pact with me that you will.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't promise that. And also, I don't want to do it just from first principles, but I'm excited to hear.
No, that's
not. Well,
Well, you can't even, as the guest on my show. I mean, a verbal pact isn't even binding, man. You can't even make a verbal one.
No, but I'm so honest.
Yeah.
Tragically, I'm so honest and beautiful.
Honest Tabe. That's maybe a nickname idea. You know, like Honest
That's
Abe.
a great one.
But it's Honest Tabe.
Familiar with Honest Abe?
You know about him?
Yeah, we got him a bit over here too.
Yeah. I mean, at least the idea. So you would be Honest Tabe.
Yes, yeah.
How does that sit with you? That's our first idea of the night.
I think it's great.
All right, let's go to a call. Jacob, you're on the line. Hello, Jacob.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What do you think of Honest Tabe?
I really like that a lot.
Honest Tabe.
Wow.
It's a big stretch. It's difficult for people who weren't there at the creation to understand. I think it's alienating. But those are all things I like.
Yeah. It kind of makes you feel in on the joke. Well, in on the string of words, maybe be more apt.
Right.
Jacob,
That's right.
Do you have any nicknames?
In fact, I do.
Okay.
Some friends of mine call me Pool Hall Snaky.
Pool Hall Snaky. Now,
Yeah,
Jacob, why do they call you that?
It's a very cumbersome story, but I will try to keep it to a as minimum as I can.
Okay.
But the most confusing part, I think, is that no one has ever called me Jake, and there was a Jake the Snake for a long time. He was a pro wrestler, but but no one's ever called me Jake. But one night as a teenager, I was sitting around with some friends, and you know, when your friends have nothing to do, you can just be funny with each other. And I was also, as a judgmental, mean teenager, you just have to pick something to make fun of. And I was making fun of novelty songs. There's one called Guitarzan where he's a Tarzan. He doesn't want to be a Tarzan anymore, so he learns how to play guitar, and he's great at it. And it's really, really stupid. It's like it's not Weird Al level,
it's
parody.
A good character,
it's just
though. I see Tom taking notes on his notepad. He might use that.
It's a
I'm
rockabilly
thinking to
song.
myself, okay, that's kind of interesting. And I'm
Tarzan.
thinking to myself, maybe there's other
look it
stuff
up.
Tarzan could do when he's bored of being Tarzan, you know?
Yeah. And it doesn't seem like it's the Tarzan. It seems like it's a Tarzan, which
like it's a job, not even a title. It's just like there's a bunch of them running around.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So anyway, I said, well, why not make a song about a snake that hangs out at the bar, and he pretends to be a pool cue until he can get on the table and eat the balls and do tricks and dance the night away, take away all the ladies. And the next day I went to see my friend at work, and he said, hey, what's up, Pool Hall Snaky? And then it led to so much confusion. Like, there were nights where people would be like, I demand you play pool with me. I'm like, I'm not a pool player. I don't have time to. What? It's Pool Hall Snaky if I lose to a girl. Like, I just don't want to play pool right now. That's
so good.
This would be too hard to explain.
It's a nickname for a much cooler person than you were at the time.
Yeah,
I don't want to judge
yeah.
on the person you are now, but like, it's a very cool guy nickname. And unfortunately, your backstory is you thought of a parody song.
Seems right, and this and like snake sounds dangerous, and I've never been that. I mean,
here's what I'd like to know.
Attendees.
Jacob, I'd like to really dig into this. You said pretend to be pretend to be a pool cue, and then until it gets on the table and does tricks. What did you mean by that?
Okay, so he's a regular old snake, but he craves attention.
Okay.
So in order to get that, he stands up with all the bar cues.
Okay.
And when someone selects him, he gets on the table, starts moving around. Everybody's surprised. A party breaks out. I mean, this thing has found his into the world of this pool hall.
I love this. I'm immediately falling in love with the snake. I just want to,
but I still want to know what tricks. Is it just that he is a snake?
Well, I'm thinking he could eat the pool balls once they're on the table, and then he would have.
I think he could maybe stand
He would
on
have
the tip
segments.
of his tail and sway, like undulate from side to side, like swing the two halves of his body, like from like right to left, like he's kind of doing the Charleston.
Yeah, and so, or maybe there's a fellow there playing against a potential romantic interest, and the snake makes himself a heart, and he takes the woman's attention away.
I'd also like to think that he could team up, if we're really going to tease this out, which we should team up. If he teams up with a pool shark, and he's able to pull some pretty crazy, he's like you see him, whoop, I mean, like that's the, I mean, it could pull off some pretty crazy shots, I guess is what I'm trying to say with the angles.
Yeah, the pool. Yeah, I mean, we never got around to writing the song. But I mean, there are lots of maybe he's great at geometry.
I think that sometimes like the idea of something is so good you don't need to make it. Like it's never going to be better than it is in your head right now. And just explaining it to people, they can hear the song without it being made.
Yeah. And I disagree entirely, and I think if you worked hard enough, this could be a show on Peacock. If you grind, Jacob, if you grind.
Well, I'd be in good company. Poker Face is really good.
Sure.
People simply adore Peacock.
Yeah,
that's one great thing about being Australian is having to hear people be like, "Oh yeah, it's streaming on Peacock," and be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Hulu. What?
Yeah. You might be an alt comedian living on a coast if you took a general meeting at Peacock between the years 2022 and 2023. All right, Jacob, thank you for calling in. Thank you for sharing your nickname.
Bye, Jacob.
Thank you. And Jacob
Please.
Y. Edwards on Instagram.
Fuck yeah, gotta get that plug in. Peace, bro. I respect the plug. It came out today, Peacock.
While you're over there on Instagram, check out the Luke Man 2. Not one.
Well, all right, here's the thing. Because all my names were different, so I'm trying to make them the same so I have a singular online identity. So my friend Ben was like, well, our other friend just calls himself Blank 2, so you can be the Luke Man 2. But it's stupid, isn't it, Tom? Isn't it?
Well, wait,
it's
so
stupid.
were you thinking you would change your name on Twitch to be the Luke Man 2?
No, I would leave that as the Luke Man. That would be insane. I'm not going to lose the Luke Man on here. But I just thought if you search the Luke Man on Instagram, maybe you'd see the Luke Man 2 pop up and be like, oh, I think that's the same guy.
Oh shit. Well, as long as he has the same photo and everything, I guess I'll think that that's the Luke Man.
Exactly.
But it couldn't possibly be him. The Luke Man would never settle for being Luke Man 2.
Well, then if they look up the Luke Man, they're going to see that beautiful young boy doing an amazing slide tackle.
Again, want to push back on you for saying beautiful. Want to just jump in here, crisis PR, and just say we don't want to use the word beautiful
like a painting
in relation to the young boy that you're checking regularly.
Like a
don't
painting.
call him a painting. Don't call him a work of art.
Well, like Mona Lisa is like she ain't the best looking thing you ever seen, but there's a certain je ne sais quoi to her. No, Tom. No, Tom?
I mean, yeah, we all want to go crazy on that shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
I hate when I don't care what your politics are. You got to stop throwing red paint on those paintings because it's hard to clean those up.
For real. And some of the shit in that paintings looks pretty good.
Yeah, we
Why
gotta
don't you
keep
guys
that
just
shit
throw red
around.
paint on the walls, dude?
Yeah, throw it on the fucking, throw it all over the info pamphlets and the maps. That really, that'd be tough for the patrons that day.
Yeah, but also, if you're throwing red paint on stuff, Jackson Pollock's going to be standing off to the side thinking like, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? I wanted to do that.
That's really good. I really thought the direction you were going to go with that, and couldn't tell you why, is that Jack Sparrow is going to be standing on the side. And I was like, I wonder why he's going to say that. And then the answer was you did it. It's like, Jack Sparrow, why would he be doing that? Well,
in the space between me saying Jackson and Pollock, Jack, and then ending it with son, you conjured up a fantasy world where I'm like, oh, where's the decor? Wait, I have something.
Please, please, please.
Okay, Captain Jack Sparrow watching someone throw paint on a painting, or like, maybe, just being disruptive in a general way, engaging in politics in a way he doesn't appreciate.
Okay.
He pops off with this. Where's the decorum gone?
That's good, man.
Political Jack Sparrow.
That's the
Centrist
world
Jack Sparrow, man.
That's the world I was living in, and then we got to make that world real. I mean, isn't that cool?
Yeah. Don't call Disney. They don't like it when you use their characters or voices. Especially not to be so funny.
Willie, because they can't stop you. But you should respect Steamboat Willie. Like, I don't think that we should be doing all those porn parodies of him. Like, I think respect, he may be in the common thing, but we don't need to defile a great man.
He was so influential when back in the day. It's sad to see what people are doing there.
I can't whistle, so I'm making that noise instead of whistling. Yeah, I don't know how to whistle, but I wanted to do the Steamboat Willie thing, so I decided to make a noise.
And do you think that's the Steamboat Willie thing?
Is it? It is, right?
Okay, and I know we're just saying we don't want to use we don't want to use or take advantage of the fact that Steamboat Willie is Creative Commons now. But I will be needing to see the actual original movie with that over the top of it. I will.
That's good. Sounds just like him. If he couldn't whistle.
How could it possibly be good?
If he couldn't whistle. I'm doing it. All right, let's take the character.
Now the whole thing is being able to whistle.
We can
He's a mouse
explore a world that the IP is open where Steamboat Willie can't whistle. I mean, we're living in this world of can, you shoulda, woulda, coulda. What about if he can't? What else is he going to do?
Here's the sound of Steamboat Willie if he can't whistle. No!
That's probably it.
It's silence, dude. He's not going out there and he's a pro. He's not doing he's not doing, you're making the sounds of a chimp. You're making the sounds of a chimp with nothing in their enclosure.
Man. So okay, if you probably can whistle. You're a man of many. I feel like you've got a good control of your instrument, as it were, your body, your voice. But if you couldn't whistle, what noise would you make? Can you pitch me a better noise than
the go-to noise here? Okay, yeah, it would be the hum. It would just be going. For some reason, you were like, I have to make my mouth, because you were thinking you were going to frame match the animation and make it.
I was thinking visually instead of auditorily. You're right, man. That was the problem, because humming isn't going to get the point across.
It's not going to raid,
especially old ones. But you're so right. The answer is humming, not making sort of hooting noises.
A mandrill.
All right, we got another call coming in. Let's fucking get him in here. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. What's your name and what's your nickname too?
Oh, am I on?
You're on.
Hello.
All right. Cool. This is my first time doing like a call-in thing, so.
Well, welcome.
I'm a little. Yeah. I
Don't be nervous.
I never had super exciting nicknames in high school. Like I got Sky Guy because my name was Skylar,
That's cool.
which is kind of cool.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool sounding.
Yeah, it's neat. It rhymes. My name's like you can shorten my name real good to just 3 letters.
Yeah, just being called Sky is pretty cool.
Sky Guy.
It also gets around the fact that the more common spelling of Skylar is AR, and mine is ER at the end.
To me, ER is the default way of spelling Skylar.
To me, it's AR.
Yeah,
I gotta be honest.
Oh man.
AR to me. You could be Sky AR-15. If I could pitch you a nickname.
Well,
Like the famous gun.
Like the famous gun. You always
Yeah.
see
Well, it
about it in
could
the
be if-
news.
well, I could be if it were AR at the end, but it's not.
How about Sky Emergency Room?
That's something.
It's kind of linked to the AR-15 we were talking about
Yeah,
earlier. is my
it's got
understanding.
one often ends in the other. Well, sometimes they don't even make it to the emergency room with this way this stuff's going, but I don't want to get into all that tonight.
Yeah, maybe. Do you have any other? Do you have any other funny names, Skylar, just to help old Luke out here?
I actually have a question. I actually
Please.
do have something
Please.
to go off of some of the Disney talk.
Please.
Do you think Goofy is a nickname?
Now, I believe I know this. I think that. Oh man, I can't remember if his name is Gooferson. But I think it might be a nickname. I think his birth name is not Goofy. I think it's like close to it.
Just like I mean,
Because that would make him Goofy Goof.
Goofy.
Yeah,
Goof.
well, his wife's name. I remember learning what Goofy's wife's
Donna.
name was.
Eve.
Goofy. Yeah, his wife's name was Geef.
Geef. I mean, his
Yeah.
name was I mean, his full name would be Michael Mouse, right?
Geef.
Barbara Bush Goof.
Oh.
Queef.
Wait,
His son's name is Max. That's true. Well,
and his son's name is Max Goof. Oh my God, no! Goofy's full name is Goofy Goof.
there you go.
So his wife's name was Geef Goof. Okay, I did know that.
Is that true?
Yeah, his well, when she married, it was Geef Goof.
Right. It was probably like Geef Anderson or something before that. Before that.
Geef Taylor.
Geef Taylor. I wish if I
Yeah.
could marry into that family. Oh, brother.
I was actually
It is
thinking
cool.
about Max Goof recently on account of I've been going down a little bit of a Pauly Shore rabbit hole. Do you guys?
Oh yeah,
do
he
you
was in
think
the
about-
second Goofy movie.
He's in the
but not
first one.
I don't think.
The cheese,
Was he in the
man.
first one?
He's the guy that's addicted to cheese like it's pot or heroin. And I always liked that. I really saw myself in that character as a kid. I said I want to be like that one day.
I would love to be in the throes of a painful addiction, kind of throwing away everything that
Yeah.
Matters to me in my life to pursue
Yeah,
it.
for cheese, man.
I
Yeah,
can
if the
tell that-
addiction's really funny, then I think it's worth it.
Yeah,
mean,
and
if it's-
also substances are pretty fun. Like
Yeah.
they kind of had it there.
They kind of had it, and a lot of them are a lot less bad than people will tell you. All right, caller. Well, thank you for your first call in. Thank you, Skylar. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Rock on,
Yeah, thanks.
Skylar.
Had fun.
Take care. Call back anytime. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, wait. I've got one. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, honestly, I think you've had a huge breakthrough putting a plosive at the start of the sound.
Right? I look because you kind of when you think of him doing it, he's whistling, but I believe also the whistle of the boat is going off in some way. I mean, it's probably like cartoon style.
I think it's probably going like.
That's good,
Yeah.
Tom. Well,
Thank you.
well, it's a boat, so it might be more like.
Yeah.
That's right. Peasant Mindset, welcome back. 4 months. All right, Tom, I want to get into this because I'm sitting on the edge of my fucking seat. I've written in a big old list of nicknames I want to pitch you that I could call you. Okay. And here's what we'll do. We're gonna narrow this down, and if we think of another one, that's fine. But we're gonna narrow this down. We're gonna start with all of them. You know what I mean? We're gonna go from there. So I just need your gut reaction to these, right? And I'll make a mark if it seems like we're keeping it or if it's a total no-go. Cool?
Yep, let's go.
All right, this is the segment. Great. First up, we have, now this is classic. This is what started this whole fucking thing. Tommy.
I don't like Tommy.
You don't like Tommy. We'll put a minus there. All right. Tim Tom.
I'm okay with Tim Tom.
Okay with Tim Tom, but you don't like it too much.
I would say a neutral, you know?
Neutral. Demi's husband.
Love that.
Love that. Big fucker.
Oh, you know I'm into being called. I love a bit. Yeah, big fucker's great.
Yeah, big fucker's cool. And I want to be clear. I want to be clear again. This is what I will be calling you from now on, and what we decide here. It will be Luke's nickname for Tom.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Like, if you like big fucker or Debbie Sussman, but imagine coming out of my mouth 100 times a day when I'm calling you every day
at all
telling
times.
You. Yeah.
And I think maybe. Oh yeah, that's it. And we want to keep it more clean then.
Exactly.
Also, just make sure that I'm not digging into your YouTube Shorts money or what have you.
Yes, that's exactly right, Tom. And I mean, imagine a world where we become such good friends. I'm coming to Australia. I'm meeting your grandma, and I'm like, oh, big fucker over here, because I'm committed to it. You know what I mean?
Died several years ago.
You often meet a grandparent when you meet a new friend.
Decades at this point, just dead.
Dead?
No,
what about grandpa?
They're all dead.
Uncle.
I mean, on his way out. Let's
Older.
Be honest,
well, that's perfect. So that'd be kind of the same, because an uncle on his way out is basically a grandparent. So imagine I'm saying it to your uncle on his way out. Big fuck.
Okay.
Would he like that?
Oh, my uncle's eyes are crossing and he's clutching his chest. Oh no! It was such profanity. Jeez.
I smell toast. Yeah, that would be tough. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm looking over at that with my fresh plate of toast. Whoa, what's he complaining about?
What's the problem?
What's the problem? Oh, the heart attack? Okay.
Chomp,
all right.
chomp, chomp. Not my ass watching
for real.
my uncle die. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Boy, you gotta put that down. We gotta put this fucker in the ground. Come on now.
Not my toast addicted ass making everyone at the assisted living facility think they're going out.
Not my
dry toast
ass.
as well. It sounds bad, but it tastes so good.
Buttered toast. I mean, we remember that character so well. All right, next one. Melbourne International Comedy Festival's Best Newcomer and Director's Choice in 2016 for his show Beep Poop.
Okay, that does sound like more of a Wikipedia entry. So I'd say I'm against that one.
That's not a Wikipedia as an idea for a nickname.
Oh, my bad. In that case, I would say I'm still against it. It's just because I don't want you taking all that time.
Right. Okay.
All right, that's time we could be spending bonding and talking.
That is true. And I'm like, man, Melbourne International Comedy Festival's Best Newcomer and Director's Choice in 2016 for his show Beep Poop. Tell me what growing up in Adelaide was like, or wherever the fuck.
Didn't grow up there. Yeah, okay.
Sydney, Perth, Brisbane.
Sydney.
I'm from the outback. I mean, I'm not going to do the fucking accent because I know you people hate that, but, you get me.
We don't. Look, no, we like it. It's just that a lot of Americans can't.
Oh, I love. Or that's more British, huh?
No, yeah, well, yeah, it is very British what you're doing.
Oh, I love. I'm a 4-year-old boy, but I'm a chimney sweep, so I sound like an old fucker. Like that?
I like that.
That's a cool
I don't know what
right?
it is, but I do like it.
Yeah. I think it's a sort of a new. I'm just kind of workshopping, but that's not what we'll do. After this segment, I'm going to workshop a bunch of characters, and you're going to tell me which ones you like. So we'll save that. That's the next segment. Right now we're doing your nickname. Then we'll do Luke's list of funny character voices.
Watching Luke go through the big Rolodex and quickly going past Chinese chimney sweep, back over to regular chimney sweep.
Italian. Okay,
Man.
I think I can still do this. Let's see.
A lot of these are old. A lot of these are from when I was auditioning for SNL back in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oy.
Oh man. All right, next one. Now this is kind of an interesting. This is we're kind of flipping the script. What if your nickname was Luke Taylor?
Ooh, man. I don't think I've earned it.
Fair enough.
You know, I feel like you've been really in the fucking mines to
I've been
earn
working on
being
this
Luke
shit.
Taylor.
I've been working on
Yeah.
this shit. Luke
It'd be
Man
so
Taylor.
scary coming to it late in the game.
Well, here, let's go off of our previous conversation. What if we called you Luke Taylor 2?
Now this I like.
Yeah.
I think because that kind of takes the heat off me.
Right. I'm just the second. You know, you're like Superman's friend. It's like, it's all good, you know?
No one's thinking to themselves, "Oh boy, Luke Taylor's here." It's like, no. There's no way that Luke Taylor 2 would ever be the real Luke Taylor.
No.
It'd be like thinking the Luke Man 2's the Luke Man. No, they're completely distinct.
No, they would think that's different. They would think that was the same. All right, next one. Now this is kind of this is where it gets a little interesting. Cigarettes.
I love it.
Cigarettes. I think that'd be.
Can I tell you legitimately what I have open on my main monitor right now? Just as like a little
picture of a cigarette. You're staring at it like the guy staring at the gun.
I have the YouTube search results for cigarette orangutan.
Is that the one where he's in the? Is that the same as the thing where he's driving the go-kart in like Saudi Arabia, or is that different?
It's different. It's a bunch of. It's mainly one Indonesian zoo where an old orangutan is smoking a cigarette. It's so good, dude.
Damn.
It's so good watching it puff away on a cigarette.
Remember that little kid that used to smoke cigarettes? Do you remember that baby he was like 2 years old and was in diapers and he was fucking doing like smoke tricks and shit?
Yeah, and that one, like, I don't like the same way with an orangutan because with like an orangutan,
Well, wait
I'm
a
like,
minute.
dude, you're
Hold
keeping
on,
it in
hold on.
prison.
The orangutan
What?
doesn't have a choice, does it? The orangutan doesn't understand the concept of nicotine addiction. That baby probably at least understood it was bad for him because everyone's like, it's bad for him.
No one who the baby is getting given the cigarettes, dude. No one who's giving the
He's
baby a
asking
cigarette
for
is like
him. He was
informing-
asking for him.
Yeah, but you don't give the baby the cigarette then. You give it like a stick or a twig.
Or maybe a Zen.
The orangutan is also asking for it. It gets thrown a lit cigarette and knows to put it in its mouth and like start inhaling, exhaling.
Well, so does the baby.
Also, the orangutan's in prison.
Right.
They should be able to smoke if they want to.
Babies are kind of in a prison of their own. You know what I mean? They always have to be looking over the warden, aka mommy.
Yeah, for real.
You know
And
what
bad news, honey. It's a life sentence. Only way out of it is death.
Yeah, hers or yours. All right, next one. Now this is on theme because I know you like apes. That's right, Tom. You like apes.
That's right.
Kind of an ape guy.
I like a gorilla. I like apes.
You like apes. So I was thinking maybe your nickname could be Ape Fucker.
It's very to the point, which I
Yeah.
like.
Just like let's get
Yeah.
it out of the way. Ape Fucker. What's up, Ape Fucker?
Yeah, like I think the problem is to me is it could be like it I don't know if it's clear whether I'm like the ape guy and that's what it means. Like it's like ape fucker. You know, it's
But
the
that's
ape.
good.
It's that fucker who likes apes, or if
Yeah.
it's like I'm the guy who fucks the apes.
Well, isn't that kind of? I mean, you keep the people guessing with a really good name like James Dean. Like James Dean.
How does that keep them guessing?
Ape fuck. Well, it's two first names. You don't know. What am I supposed to call you, James or Dean? Now, I got a question for you, Tom. Why the fuck is the name James? Shouldn't we just be calling these guys James?
Oh boy. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna get a TikTok out of this if you don't start fucking bringing the heat when I serve up a fucking hot, nasty plate of jokes at you like that.
Okay, let me try one.
All right, let me give it to you again. Now I got a question for you, Tom. Why are they calling these fuckers James? Shouldn't we be calling them James?
For real, dude. I've been thinking this. Let's put all these Jameses on notice. Take away their S until they learn to behave.
Okay, one more time, but let's get rid of the accent because I don't want that to be distracting. One more time.
Okay, sure.
You ever notice this, Tom? Man, all these fuckers named James. Shouldn't we be calling them James?
Yeah, dude. I was thinking that we need to take away their S's until they learn how to behave. Let's get in there and take them away, huh? Do I kind of sound like Sonic the Hedgehog?
That is exactly Sonic the Hedgehog, and we're talking the
It
Ben
really
Schwartz
is.
one, aka my
Yeah.
Sonic. All right,
Yeah. Finally, they made a
a Sonic for me.
my own personal Sonic.
They made a Sonic for me! Yay! Jewish Sonic.
Yeah,
All right,
I know. Finally, circumcised Sonic.
circumcised Sonic.
It's
That would
easier to
be-
be fast when you don't have that foreskin flapping around.
Circumcised Sonic is a good forum name, and anyone can have that. All right, now this one is a little bit. This is strange, and we don't have to spend too much time on this. And I just kind of wanted. This is kind of a gut check to see where you're at. Australian Dave Chappelle.
Oh, okay. I mean, I love Dave Chappelle, but I don't like the qualifier of Australian in there.
Got it. Cool. All right. Enough
Yeah.
said. Understood.
I mean, I stand up and at my own joke, I like take this mic arm completely off my desk and like slam it against my knee for some reason, even though the joke didn't hit at all. God,
Well,
dude.
I gotta give you props because you did try and spin gold out of shit, and then I did sort of just throw Australian Dave Chappelle at you and see if I was wanting to put that fucking heat lamp on you, Tommy.
Oh man, put the heat lamp on me. Yeah, no, for real. But here's the thing about those. He keeps
Now
doing
that's a
this
funny
shit.
bit.
Why does he keep doing it?
A guy who's doing stand up, but he forgets he has his headphones plugged in, so he keeps standing.
Shit.
That's good. See, that's good, and that's on the characters list, so we'll come back to that. Parker, just Parker. I start calling you Parker. Hey, Parker, what's up, dude? Parker,
That's
my
kinda fun.
man.
Could have like very few negative connotations, which I like, or at least
Yeah.
not immediately visible ones. Like it could just be, like about how I like to park cars or whatever, which I do. I
Yeah,
like
but really,
Parker
what it's
decent.
about is all the turds that are parked in your asshole that you can't get out. But only I know
I'm
that.
constipated and I need to
Yeah.
get my fingers up into my asshole and start reaching for turds. You ever do that?
They should make some sort of, those witches' fingers. You know what I'm talking about?
Like on a witch? Yeah.
Well,
what do you mean?
Welcome, go off. No. Welcome, go off, Kicks Raiders. I'm talking about, but like the plastic witches' fingers you see at Halloween. Like, ooh, scary.
The American experience is so alien to
Ugh.
everyone on Earth.
You see,
you
that's
guys
the thing,
just
'cause
are like,
you guys know,
you know
because
how
don't have
every-
this beautiful fucking capitalist society making all manner of disposable thing for every fucking holiday. Oh, we got
Right.
to save the
Everyone-
trees, love. Oh,
We all
Australia.
know this one. You all already know going to the bodega to pick up the witch's fingers.
You guys know what I'm talking about. The witch.
That's
makes
the
them-
number one American experience.
You've seen the Instagram ads. If you live in a good, yes, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now,
You got
imagine that.
Instagram ads for fingers?
Bro, around the holidays, Halloween, you're looking for a costume. Your phone's hearing you say the word Halloween costume over and over. They're showing you the witch's fingers. Now
They're
imagine
showing me the.
now imagine these, Tom, but they're
My cupboard is filled with those witches' fingers, says Brave Sloth. That can't be true.
Yes, dude. They know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm
Dude.
talking about. They're showing you the witch's finger. Now imagine those, but it's for pulling turds out of your ass.
I like that. You know I like that. I would love that.
See, when it's a long walk, but it's for turds for.
They should make a dildo with a really big urethra, so any turds you kind of get in your get in it from your asshole get
Uh-huh.
sucked out.
Sort of like a catcher.
Like you can press
almost.
a button to clinch, yeah, and
Yeah.
then it pulls the poops out.
That's honestly not a bad idea. Like
Pretty
there-
good.
I feel like this isn't the first time someone's done that, but the idea of pooping manually, like letting the turd come out a little bit of your ass and then pulling it down like it's fucking string is a really good idea.
Dude, have you genuinely the hardest I've ever seen Demi
Debbie,
laugh?
thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That's Debbie, dude. You love her, man.
That's my wife, my beautiful wife.
My beautiful, my beautiful.
Have you seen the video of the gorilla pulling a poop out of its butt and then
No.
starting to eat the poop, and then its
See-
son steals a bit of the poop?
This is why we call you ape fucker, man, because you always got these fucking ape videos on lock. I mean, this is your second one of the night.
It's Demi's favorite video. I would love for you to watch this. I don't think you should show it on stream, but I would
Yeah,
love to just have
definitely.
your reaction.
So I'll just watch it privately. Okay, all right.
I
like,
think
but on
well, it's-
stream, but I don't
It's
show
too
it.
disgusting to show the video gorilla pulls poop out his butt, eats it, and shares with son on stream. But I will be sending it to you in a DM now.
Okay, all right. I'm waiting for it.
Okay, and it is in the DM now.
Okay. Welcome, Demi.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. It's just I found this
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's really good.
and then I sent it to I almost didn't send it to Tom and Stefan
It's so funny.
and then was like, why did I woke up in the morning like sat straight up, back rigid, and was like, I need to send them this video.
It's so good.
Are you watching?
No, yeah, I am watching, and I have to ask first.
Keep your eyes on the screen.
Keep
All
it
right,
look.
sorry about that. Oh my god. Oh no! No! Holy shit!
Isn't it the best video you've ever seen?
He's so proud.
It's
He's
so
so happy with
big.
himself. He's like smiling. Oh god, it actually makes me kind of want to fucking barf.
There it goes. Yum yum.
Oh,
Yummy, yummy.
well, he's getting the grass out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. I was crying.
It's
Son, there's
so
When I
plenty
was
of
about-
grass around.
Yeah.
You don't need to be eating the shit grass.
It's got sauce though. It's got flavor.
Yeah, I guess it's got that human stank on it. Cause apes are
Yeah.
humans.
And
Oh,
around,
here's the sun.
yeah, 75 seconds in, the sun enters the frame and starts wanting the poop also.
May I have some poop?
Oh, he's oh
Hello, father.
God.
Oh my god,
He
he's
sniffs
ripping the
it
poop
first.
Give me that poop.
You got enough.
He gives it a big fucking whiff.
Yeah, it's so
Yum.
funny. They start sniffing the poop and then they're like, yep, smells good. It's like, dude, that's poop.
That's poop, dude.
It just came out of your dad's butt.
All right. I woke up in the morning, like genuinely like sat straight up and was like, Tom, I have something to show you. Because
Yeah.
during the night I had watched this video and was like, they don't want to see that.
I gotta tell. What I want to know is why was the guy already filming just a gorilla shitting out of its ass?
I think it's really funny that he was just zooming in on the gorilla's butt at the zoo.
Yeah.
But isn't it nice that he did? And
Yeah.
isn't the poop so much bigger than you think it's going to be?
It's so big.
And I gotta tell you, I can't really explain this, but as soon as he pulled it apart and turned it into grass, I was way less disgusted by it. I
yeah.
was like, oh,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That's just grass at that point.
it's just grass.
And
in
yeah,
it. It's-
Go Off Kings asks, have you seen the Blippy video? Have you?
What's Blippy?
Oh, okay. That means
means
probably
no.
the
No,
Harlem
if you-
Shake Blippy video.
No.
All right.
Okay.
I don't
All
need
right.
to be here for this one.
All right.
Well, I
love you.
will watch it.
I'll get this for you.
I'm sorry for encroaching. on
Again,
your
this is
thing.
one
it's
you-
all good.
oh,
Glad to
man.
have you here. I want to do a night of streaming where
How do
I
I get
make
this
as
to
many
him?
Harlem Shake videos as possible.
I would love that.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is really good.
Oh man.
And then I'll go. I'm sorry. It's my favorite video. I had to come over.
Yeah. Do you have any? If I show you this to you in Discord, maybe is the easiest way, Luke.
Stream it to Luke.
And this way you won't.
Yes,
show
and
it on
I'm
stream
looking
or
at
whatever.
Discord on my laptop, which is not hooked up to my stream computer. So there's no
That is fantastic
chance
news.
this is gonna.
All right.
We're fine. It'd be so funny
right.
to immediately get my Twitch account banned tonight after working so
It
hard.
really would be good.
Very
Mm.
funny.
It'd be
okay.
very funny. All right. Are you seeing that?
Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, Steezy Grossman. Yeah. Did you play it? Wait, why can't I hear you guys? Oh, you guys are muted. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Your Blippi video broke my fucking stream, man. Hold on. I actually, what? Oh. I know what it is, man. Here's the thing.
Yeah, hello?
The
Yeah?
problem is that because, okay, hold on. Can you send it to me? Because if I connect and watch on the computer, then it takes me out on the other thing. Does that make sense?
Oh, it does make sense, but if I send it to you, it kind of ruins it because I'm watching it on the Internet Archive and it just shows the thing. Let me have a look here.
I see.
You know what? Here, let's just link it, and I'll be completely silent, and you give me
Okay.
a big thumbs up when you're ready for me to play it. Okay? And if
Okay.
you have sound and stuff. Is that okay?
Wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So come in here and
I'll come in here. You'll be silent for a sec. Okay, got it. Holy shit. Why didn't the guy move?
I think he knew it was gonna happen. And now that guy is like the most famous and beloved children's entertainer in the world because he's a clown on YouTube. And he is like the guy who's like, come on, everybody, now we're gonna look at a helicopter.
Wait, Blippi. Yeah.
That's Blippi. That's Blippi, the guy doing the pooping.
That's crazy. He's the one shitting
Yeah.
or the one getting shitted on?
I believe he's the guy shitting. And yeah, he's sold Blippi now, but he's like, you know.
Damn. This is, I mean, and what we've hit here, this is, and Tom, you can speak to this. This is clowning in a nutshell. You're either a children's entertainer or you're shitting on each other for this toilet humor that I can't stand.
LA clowns either go one of two ways, they
Yes.
become these complete outcasts of society, or they become incredibly wealthy children's entertainers.
It's one or the other, baby. It's one or the
Yeah.
other. It's one or the other. Well, thank
Natalie
you so
Palomidi is
much.
going to take out YouTube Kids content.
Yeah, we should try and get Blippi canceled with that.
I don't think it's ever going to take traction. All his fans can't read, and all the people putting his videos on don't care.
And it probably his fans too. I mean, they're probably the age where they might even be doing some of that behavior just because they don't know how to go to the bathroom so good yet.
Yeah, they're doing that without the Harlem Shake on in the background, which
and
kind
their
of
friend,
actually,
they're just shitting on the ground. You got to imagine.
yeah.
That's really good, man. Thank you so much for showing me. It was nice to
No
hear. I will
worries.
say, here's what I will say. It was nice to hear the Harlem Shake.
It's really interesting being like, wow, that used to be like as complicated as our music got for a little bit there.
I mean, when it was crazy, when it was fucking send you the Venus for Men video, this I think I've seen.
The Venus for Men is the machine that you plug into the wall and then it jacks you off.
No, I guess I haven't, and I think I'm gonna need to. That sounds cool.
It's really good, man. It's really funny. It's really funny to watch it jack off the guys.
Clip that.
It's really good. The Venus for Men video is the funniest thing on the internet. It really is. It's so
Venus.
good. It's like going crazy on the penises as well. Like it's whipping around. Like, when you see like a fire hose that's not being held and it's just like,
Uh-huh.
it's like that.
It's like that. Wait, so 'cause
Yeah.
I'm seeing, so it's like a fleshlight basically, but then it moves around.
Yeah, it sucks you off. It's a fleshlight you put in, and then it goes like.
Oh my God, Whoa, this thing looks crazy.
It's
Holy
really crazy.
shit! And this is why we do it, folks. This is why we do it. Tom and Luke talking about videos while Luke watches videos off stream challenge. Wow!
It's like.
It
Are you
kinda looks
watching
like
the
a
video,
a
or are you just looking
cartoon
at the
bird's
photos?
Mouth? Huh? What'd you say?
Are you looking at the photos or just the videos?
I'm looking at the video of the guy just kind of showing the. It's not sucking a guy
Oh,
off.
right. So he's just showing you like how it works without the penis in it.
Whoa, it's really fast too. That's too fast, man. You can't be. Damn, it really looks like, man, I don't like the dial. It feels like it's like a hydraulic press or something.
It feels like it's going to tear it off for sure. Yeah, scroll down and click on Venus demonstration. Go off King says, and I am now very comfortable identifying that as Stefan. These are all Stefan classics
see
of
it.
asking, have you seen the nasty poop video or the man getting jacked off video?
Venus for Men guide. This is a guide on how to use it, is what I'm seeing.
Okay, yeah, venusformen.com/videos, and then
Oh, I'm
So
on
if you-
YouTube. That's the problem.
oh yeah, they're not going to be showing this on YouTube. So what I
yeah.
want you to do is go ahead and go to venusformen.com/videos. It's there in the link.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's in Venus demonstration is what you're going to want to click on, which
Mhm.
is it's the 5th video. By clicking play, and this video features actual Venus users. By clicking play, you are affirming that you are at least 18 years of age.
Okay. All right, hold on here. I got it. Okay.
I always like when JF and Stefan are both sharing the Go Off Kings account at the same time.
Why
I kind
won't
of get to imagine them like Gollum and Smeagol.
Well, I can't. The other ones will load, but they won't let me watch the good one that I want to watch.
They won't let you watch Venus demonstration?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they won't let me watch it.
Ah,
Hold
my
on.
bad, Stefan.
Oh wait, I can download it. Hold on.
Yeah, just go ahead and download it. You'll want
Yeah,
to watch
yeah,
it
it's
later.
100 megabytes, so it's got, and I'm on a pretty bad Wi-Fi here, so it's got a couple minutes, so we'll come back to it. But
Yeah,
I'm glad I'll
sure.
have that computer. I can send that to my friends.
Oh, it's so good, man. They also have one moment where they try to upsell you on it by being like, and it can, have like a multitude of other functions. But the only other function they can come up with is like, you can it can suck your nipples. And then just shows you a guy with it on one nipple going like, and
It's really it's a miss because I feel like there's a reason you never see a sex toy like a fleshlight. Like you never really. Part of it is not. You're never like, oh, I gotta see how they use this thing first. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not like, oh well, let me see him try it out first before I buy. I want to see this thing really fucking go to town.
Wait a second. So it's like a pussy that you hold. How could you possibly get any use out of
Well, how would that work? It's a
Have
thing
you-
you put on
I've-
your cock that jacks you off. I mean, I don't know. You're gonna have to show me this.
I do like now. I am a guy who's typed in fleshlight collection into multiple porn sites, and that does rock because you get like guys who've laid out like 15 fleshlights on the long end of their bed, and then they move down the bed, fucking each one for a few strokes.
Damn, you learn about a new type of video every day. You know what I mean? Like that's
It's great.
Like I know that exists, but just like I've never even thought about that image, and I'm like I can see that perfectly in my mind, and they're on the bed.
It's not well lit, but like
why would
really,
you do it? Why? I guess because why not
Yeah.
stick to one?
Have you? I've said this before, but the funniest thing I've ever done is go onto Pornhub and search for the phrase "my invention." Because the stuff those guys are fucking, and like they're proud of it if they're referring to it as an invention. The stuff they're fucking is so funny, dude. It's the best.
What are we talking? Are we talking like big machine? Like, are we? I'm
Let me walk
imagining
you
real
through
like
the
Rube
first
Goldberg
page.
machines.
Let me talk you through the first page the day that I searched it. First
Okay.
page has guy clearly outside in the woods near like a shack he's built. He's strung up a series of ropes, and then in like a rope sling, in like a bad sex swing, he's just put a watermelon with a hole cut in it. Another guy has a fleshlight that he's attached to a drill, so it like spins around like crazy. Then there's another guy who has like there's some guys who've like set up like a piston, and it's so loud. It's insanely loud. Like, bro, you like it doesn't have any like dampening mechanism in there, so it's just like you can see it's kind of shaking the chair that he's on. There's one, the funniest one is the lowest tech one, where it's like he's got a chair. He's got like a wooden chair with like spokes in the back, like through here, like a regular dining room chair. And he's taken the fleshlight out of its sleeve, so it's just like a pink worm. It looks like a yerk from Animorphs. And he's stuck it through the holes, and then he's just fucking the chair. It's
My
so
invention.
good.
That's really good. Oh, that's so funny.
And that's only a sample, man. There's so many more.
My invention. I really was imagining like fucking Rube Goldberg style, like like fucking. You got the 1920s Charlie Chaplin music going, like little fucking, like you're pulling fucking levers and it's making your cock go up and down. You know?
No, yeah. I think you want the like Wallace and Gromit thing of like you wake up in bed and you pull a lever and your bed like flips upright, and then just like a big pussy just like slams into it from across the room or whatever. But it's all guys who like this is the second thing they've made in their life, and the first thing they made was like breakfast when they were 15. Like it's not. No one's breaking out the Raspberry Pi for these.
Now I got a
It's
question.
So good.
Do you think that they are uploading it for sexual pleasure reasons or because they are legitimately proud of it?
Both.
I guess that's inside us there are two wolves and all that. Yeah.
There's a lot of tinkerers on those forums, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of tinkerers. You're goddamn right
Yeah.
about that. All right, I got the Venus for Men video.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right.
Oh my god, that music. Yes.
Oh man. Oh man.
It's so good. Can you describe what you're seeing here, Luke?
All right, so mind blowing. I'm seeing the text that just says mind blowing sex, white text on black background right now, but I like. I guess what I'm confused about is it seems like they're the ones for like there's ones that sort of slip over and ones that you put your whole cock into. And what can you kind of tell me the difference there? One almost looks like a like sort of bracelet for your penis.
Maybe we're talking about just like different parts of the same thing. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Well,
maybe it'll become clear if you watch.
Yeah, maybe it'll become clear if I watch the video. That's such a good point. Okay, hold on. No. I'm gonna send you this picture on Discord.
Okay.
Because this is a two shot of the Venus 2000, and it's kind of got both of the things I'm talking about right now.
Okay. I am looking on Discord.
All right. Wait, did that go?
Yeah, Migraine Thresher. I do think that look, the stuff that the amount of work that goes into the Venus for Men. Yeah, so these are two different parts, and so I think one of them, you can just be in the band.
What do you mean
or
parts?
You can,
like different attachments?
I think these are different ways to use the Venus for Men. Either you can use the whole big setup-y thing, or you can just have the band fuck you.
Okay, all right. Now what my question was, do you think it's based on size, or is it sort of like a band, you don't really need the whole fucking thing if you ain't working with that 9-inch Johnson, you know?
Huh. That's a good question. No, I don't think it's based on size because, you know, you do want, I guess it's like whole penis stimulation, or maybe it's just different feelings. I'm not sure.
Can I tell you? So I was at Universal Studios. You know, they've got Hogsmeade from Harry Potter. Can I tell you the joke I came up with today?
I would love to hear that.
9 3/4. Well, that also refers to the size of Harry's cock.
You think Harry's cock is 9 3/4?
If
That's the joke?
If the cock fits.
What do you mean if the cock fits?
No, not
Well, yeah, they do
centimeters,
centimeters
inches,
over
man.
there.
But it would, well, because the British still use inches. Right. Do you guys use inches?
I think down here we use inches for height, penis length, and nothing else.
Really?
Yeah, I think because
You don't want to
6
say.
inches sounds so much bigger than saying your penis is like 15 centimeters.
I go
long. Like, that
13
sounds like it's for an ant.
Yeah. It sounds bad,
Ugh.
man. It sounds bad. Yeah.
Mm.
You gotta say inches. You know you got that thing on you. All right. So guys in other countries are probably like, I got that 20 cm cock, you know?
Yeah, no, it's absolutely crazy to think of. Oh, okay. Also, someone's just like posted in my Discord the witch fingers.
Okay.
Then I didn't realize they go over your fingers.
They're like kinda like
I thought you were
puppets.
saying like it was like a hand. A
No.
scary
They're
hand.
they're kind of like an attach. It's almost like Freddy Krueger claws, but so imagine. So yeah. So does that track now? Like you could scoop poops out of your ass with those?
I get that. I get what you're talking about. Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
All right. Let's keep this going.
Yeah, you're really going to enjoy this.
There's something so crazy about seeing a cock being pulled out and back in. Like that's like
Yeah.
I've never seen a penis do that. You know what I mean?
Because it's getting pushed into the body.
Yes.
Almost. Like it's not like it's being jerked off. It's just really intense.
Yeah. It's really what the All right, I can't I know that they wouldn't use small cocks for this, but there is
Yeah.
something crazy that they got obvious like porn star guys to do it is crazy. I can't really explain why. And I understand.
You want a show model, man. Like
I
you
know, but at the same time, if the idea, so I understand how it would look on my Johnson, seeing this damn anaconda, I mean, this is not accurate, sir.
Yeah, it seems to, but also, you know, if it can do that on that, you know, what could it possibly do on mine? Wow, it must really go crazy on mine.
Well, I'm worried is that because can I tell you, I got
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I'm not scared to say it. Average size Johnson, basically look up the national average of any country. That's me. But this thing, I'm worried I'm not going to hold enough of me.
It's so cool to finally be talking to a citizen of the world.
Yep. And to
I'm
God.
a citizen of the world. Wherever I travel, my penis becomes the erect average length of wherever I am.
Yeah, because I'm an ally. It's called being an ally, Tom. Maybe you should try it.
It's
over
called
in your-
blending in, and I love that.
So, but do you see my problem here?
Mm.
Because I get how it would work on a guy like this.
Yeah, no, I get you. You've got the problem. Sorry, I'm still laughing at how good it was when you just said it's really and then just trailed off and silently watched guys getting jacked off for like 45 seconds.
Is wait. Ask and you shall receive. Hold on. Go back a sec. Hold on. Listen to this, Tom.
Uh-huh.
You in mind. When you order, you take your actual measurements and let our team of professionals create the perfect fit made just for you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
It's gonna be perfect, no matter what.
And I should have known in a 9-minute video it was gonna get to some of the frequently asked questions, Tom, shouldn't I have?
Yeah, it can't all be that. I don't even want to call it B-roll. It can't all be the A-roll of that thing going crazy on a nice long Johnson. Man, they really are going crazy on them in there, huh?
And you said I have to watch this whole thing or you won't keep doing the stream?
No, you don't have to watch the whole thing, or you could watch it, some of it off stream. But either way, I was just hoping that you'd enjoy it.
Primarily as a self-pleasure machine, it does have an exciting dual purpose. It can also be used as a penis enhancement device for long
Yeah, wow.
without the use of pills or potions. Depending on your
Do you think it's okay to play this audio on stream?
I think the audio's fine, yeah.
Okay.
desires, the Venus 2000 will provide you with releasing.
You know, it's the angle. What the fuck?
Sorry. Someone worked out that I'm using my... Thank you, Dark Web Prosciutto. Someone worked out that I'm using my OBS to stream my camera to you, and so I just got
That was
$20.
scary,
Thank
man.
you.
So someone gave you $20 on my stream.
Yep.
You have to send that to me. You know that, right?
No.
Yes,
no,
you
I
do.
don't.
You have to
No,
send
it's
that to me,
Australian
Tom.
dollars. You don't want it. You don't want our stupid little money. It's
Take
all
it.
red and
I'll take
stupid.
whatever
No.
4 cents or whatever that turns into over here.
No.
No.
please. No.
You send that to me.
No, you can't use it over there. They'll
I
turn
pay
down
you.
if
I
walk
decide
into
how
a-
much of that you get, but I get that much.
Okay, well, thank you, Dark Web, for the $20. Okay, Luke, I'm sorry.
Pleasure for hours. Always ready to go when you are and able to go the distance. The Venus 2000 is high-tech at its finest. A one-of-a-kind, hands-free.
Why did they have to shoot so many different dicks for it? I mean, you kind of get it off of 1 or 2, right?
I think that if I had to guess, I would say you kind of, when you put out a casting call for, does anyone want to come into our office and get jacked off by this machine? I think you get a lot of applicants.
Yeah, but how
And
many
so you kind
applicants?
of just
How many applicants do you get with that many, TV ready cocks?
I think the horrible thing, and part of it is that the guy, if you have that huge cock, you just need to sit down for this or stand up. Some of them are standing up, but that you're not asking much of them. And guys with huge cocks, Luke, I hate to say it, but they do walk among us. I don't like it any more than you do. But
I mean, I'm happy for him. You see John Hamm with that fucking monster down there. You go, I get it. God
Yeah.
smiled upon him about his one eye
Ye-
on it. I don't really like it when people call one-eyed monster. I hate that.
Mm.
That's not a good phrase. Tom or Luke, would either of you take a role in a commercial for ED medication? Yes, I need the money. Easy.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I don't my problem isn't the AD stuff either. I just I don't do much with it when it's hard.
Right.
I haven't figured out yet where to put it that
Where to
people,
right.
are okay with, or I just kind of hang out.
Yeah, it's like I can get it hard. I understand that. You look at a beautiful woman or a mountain top shaped like a pair of breasts, but then what you do once it's hard, that's what's so confusing.
That I can't work out for the life of me. I just
No.
got this thing and I'm like, okay, I feel really warm.
Right. But I don't
And now
feel
what do
good
I-
yet because it's just I'm
No.
not doing anything with it. I'm just sort of
Yeah.
I
I'm
can't believe
wandering
I
around
sent
my
you
house, my Venus for
$40.
men.
Dark Web Prosciutto, that is extremely kind. I don't have one of those things Tom has, but I can kind of maybe do my impression of his. Does that work for you, Tom?
That works for me great. You think I prostrate myself on the floor?
Well, no, I was trying to. I fell. Didn't want to
know.
fall.
I know.
Well, I was trying to get out of frame, and then I fell.
Uh-huh. And you left your laptop down there, so you're gonna have to get up and pick it up again. I could see the moment where you were like, I can drag that towards me with my croc, and then you gave up on that very wisely.
Yeah, and I didn't really want to put my dirty ass Krogman walking around a goddamn amusement park all day.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right, Tom. No, let's go. All right. How about as a nickname, Tombarine? Tombarine.
Yeah, I like Tombarine.
All
That's
right,
sweet.
yeah, that's good. Tombarine. I like. It's
Mm.
kind of cute, isn't it?
It's very cute. That makes me feel very nice.
And I think you're gonna like this one too. Pebble. Imagine I just start calling
love-
your ass Pebble all the time. Come here,
I
Pebble.
love Pebble.
Pebble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be Pebble.
Yeah. This one says actor Michael Douglas.
Huh. That one I think is a bit confusing because I think there's already one of them. There's a guy who gets called that.
He's got to be dead. Well, they probably don't call him actor Michael Douglas. They probably call him just Michael Douglas. You'd be actor Michael Douglas.
I think they probably call him that sometimes.
They
Yeah, bad
knight your
SEO.
asses over there in Australia, man. There's you got a chance to be Sir Tom Walker? Are they doing that shit over in your fucking country?
They knight some people over here because we still got a monarchy, you know. It's England's, but we still get a go at them every now and again.
What Australians have they knighted? Thank
You
you,
know
sweet
what?
cow, for the tier one sub to gay actor Michael Douglas. Awesome.
Very
Douglas.
cool. Recipients of the Order of Australia. Looks like we got big fan Garfield Barwick. Who the fuck is that?
Okay, good. I didn't catch your sub earlier, Jill Ocean. Who was it? Douglas. Mel Gibson? Probably not. Where do you guys stand on him? I mean, I got to imagine a lot of you blokes probably say, it's not that bad.
Well,
Not
I
you,
would
but
say that,
maybe like
yeah,
your
no.
uncle.
Well, certainly we have like a lot of racists over here, and so that's kind of a byproduct of why we sent. At least we could spare one to send over to you guys. Yeah. Looks like we're knighting a couple people every now and again. Not too often, but every now and again.
Any names pop out to you?
It's all pretty boring, my man. We got like the governor of Australia I think New South Wales, maybe Marie Bashir.
What about like an actor or someone cool? It was to the Luke Boy. Thank you so much, Jill Ocean. That's very kind. What about like to an actor or someone important, like an entertainer?
Okay, yeah, let's see. I know there was one. Australian Knights and Dames. Okay, looking through.
That's what. This is what they always say on that stream. I don't really get it. That's what this stream was almost called, Knights and Dames.
Oh my god, dude! There was a guy knighted. He was awarded a knighthood in 1943. He was an airman. He was like, his name is Douglas, and then this is with 2 L's.
Mm-hmm.
Evil. Evill. That's crazy.
Damn. Hope he didn't fight.
Douglas Evil.
I'm glad he was on our side, because a Nazi named Douglas Evil. Now that'd be scary. That would be scary.
Yeah, for real. And he'd
Yeah.
blend in so well, apart from the evil part.
That would be
Douglas is a
scary.
name we could have.
I know, right? And it
Mm.
could be a nickname Tom has from Luke.
Oh, I could be Douglas Evil.
You could be Douglas Evil or just Dougie
Doug
Evil.
Doug
Doug Evil.
Evil. Dude, Doug Evil or Dougie Evil does sound really cool.
That's cool. All right, I got to add that to the list. Doug
Yeah.
Or Dougie Evil. All right. Now,
Yeah.
this one I wasn't sure about. Wanker, but like with a question mark because I didn't know if that's y'all have that. Wanker?
Wank is just like kind of, it means you're a jack off. And
No,
all like, and someone people don't like, which I get.
That's what people look at you?
Well, yeah, a lot of the time.
Whoa, that's crazy. I'm thinking, Darby's. Mel Gibson is from New York originally, but after his dad won a bunch of money on a game show, he moved his family to Australia because it was satisfyingly racist enough for him. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
That's really weird to think of him being in New York.
I
You
know.
remember? Did you
many
see?
Jews. Sorry, what?
Yeah. Well, I got to get out of here. Did you see Passion of the Christ?
I've never seen it. Always been interested because the story is so fascinating.
There's one, and then I have a nice big book for you to check out if you'd like to hear more about the story. But the scene that always sticks out for me from that is the one where Jesus invents the dining table.
That's
There's a scene where, yeah.
No, go ahead.
There's a scene in the Passion of the Christ where Jesus like is working on something in his carpenter, fucking workshop or whatever, and his mum comes out and is like, "Jesus, what are you working on?" And he's like, "It's a table. It's a table for a rich man." And she was like, "But it's way too tall. How will they use it?" And he's like, "They will sit around it on chairs. One day, everyone will do it." And she like puts her elbows on the table and like squats, really confused. And she's like, "It will never catch on." It's
That's
this
a scene in
crazy
Passion of
moment.
the Christ. Really?
Dude, for real. Yeah, if you type in youtube.com Passion of the Christ, like Passion of the Christ table.
That's crazy.
Also, now looking at Hutton Gibson, by the way, god damn, this guy was like, he was a 1968 Jeopardy Grand Champion and also a Holocaust denier.
Now that sounds
Wow,
properly
this guy's
Australian.
no good.
And he's one of your knights?
No, he was actually one of your guys's, but he
Oh.
became our problem when he came out here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Rats. Like Lindbergh. Tom
right.
Runner.
Oh yeah.
You ever heard that one? You ever heard that one
I've
before?
heard that a couple times. I
Tom
don't
Runner?
know. Yeah, I'm not too big on that one.
All right, minus. Tums
Yeah.
Walker. That would be like if your tummy hurt all the time. We call you Tums Walker. And if you could think of
That's
punch
kinda
up for
fun.
that, hit it.
I mean, maybe just Tom's Walker, and that way it's kind of a shot against the bow at all the Jameses and what they've been up to.
Thank you, Tom. That's what I like to hear.
I'm starting to think that these guys called James.
American accent, American accent.
I'm starting to think. Fuck. I don't have.
Just take your time.
I'm starting to think these guys called James. We got to. No.
No. Take your time.
I'm
take your-
starting. I'm starting to. Okay. Let me say.
Yeah. Okay. Take your time.
Okay.
Breathe.
All right. What type? What? Fuck. America.
Just
America.
look up the different types of them. Yeah. Take your time.
Okay.
I can cut all this out, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Phoenix, Philadelphia, San Antonio, San Diego, Dallas, Austin, Jacksonville, San Jose, Fort Worth. Okay. Oh man. All of these are really hard to do, Luke.
know.
I think.
Just go, I mean, you could always go Mid-Atlantic.
Is it easier in the middle of it?
That's sort of what I mean, that's sort of like hello there, like Hugh Grant. You'd probably
Oh.
love him.
Hugh Grant? He's
Not Hugh Grant.
yeah, he's one of the most English men alive.
No. Shit. What's his name? This is your time. This isn't my time to be answering questions. You got to do an American
Okay.
voice. Cary Grant. Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh Grant's the. But I don't quite know. I guess I'm the prime minister, and I'm being.
Okay,
quite bashful
that's
and
not
going
what we're
away.
doing. We're doing the
If
James
I have
thing.
s-
So I need James
Okay, yeah.
joke, American accent.
All right, here we go. What I'm thinking. No, fuck. God, you guys are so complicated.
We can't move on until we get this.
I know.
You know that, right?
I know.
We
I gotta
have
hit
to
it.
get this
All right,
line.
Let me.
we have to.
I'm just gonna come back to my mark. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is, we take all these Jameses, and we take away the S because there's only one of them. There's only one. So we take away the S until they can learn how to behave.
Yes, that's right. I'm from Australia, mate. I'm getting my penis bit off by a spider. Our king when Steve Irwin into the Manor took his wingo.
I didn't know that.
No problem. God save the queen.
That she's dead, and we wouldn't say. Okay.
That's right. That's it, right? You love saying that shit, though. All right, clip that. We're gonna make that's the clip for today. That's great. So we got that out of the way. Now we can get. Now we can start the show. All right. This is kind of interesting. I really like this one. This is probably my favorite one. My friend came up with this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I had a friend help.
You had a friend help with this?
Matches. What's up, Matches?
Bro.
What's up, Matches?
What friend?
Matches.
Who helped?
Matches.
I like it. Yeah. No, tell me who the friend was that helped. Do I know them, or did you?
No,
like...
you don't know him. You don't know him. But I was at Universal Studios today. Humble brag. I kind of came up with that too. I was at Universal Studios and I was like, hey, I'm doing this. Can you help me come up with names? Because I was kind of running low on time. And he came up with Matches, and I thought it was a really good idea.
You were running low on time, so.
Yeah, I was trying to get. Listen, dude. Can I be frank with you? I wanted to ride Jurassic Park, and I didn't have time because I had to come home and do this stream. I'm not happy about it, but this is my job. Okay, sorry, dude. I know this doesn't matter to you, but this is my job. By the way,
is it like your only job, or
right now?
Okay,
but I am a working voice actor and comedian and writer. So if anyone needs that, okay. All right, next one. Lightning McTom.
I love it.
Lightning McTom. Ooh.
Plus to that.
Ooh. This is also one of my favorite. Tommy Creatures.
That one makes me sound very sinister.
Tommy Creatures.
Tommy Creatures.
This is Tommy
That's kind of cool.
Who's that British guy that really was a really bad guy?
Oh man, you're gonna have to fucking.
He was a TV show host.
Oh, Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, to me, this is your version of Timmy Savile.
Well,
Tommy Creatures.
Well, then I would like to not be called that, I guess.
All right, fair enough.
If it makes you think of one of the most evil pedophiles of all time.
All right. I mean, this is why I didn't come with one or two. This is why I got a whole fucking list over here. You can't see it on the computer. I got a whole fucking notes app. I've been coming up with these for 2 fucking days, man. Jesus Christ. All right, I like this one. Damail B'nai Gesserit.
Wow.
Damail B'nai Gesserit.
Wow. And so I'm kind of like a male version of a coven of exclusively female witches.
Yeah, clearly y'all haven't seen Dune Part 2 if you think is actually a male. Yeah, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's almost implying that you're the Nadel's Nazim or whatever they call it. That's a pretty funny joke. That's pretty funny. You got to give me that. The thing I mess it up and I say the same thing that that what's his face said at the thing.
John Travolta saying,
that's funny, man. Nadel Nazim.
Yeah.
Come on, man. God, when I get to host the Oscars, I'm gonna be using that one. All right, next one.
Yep.
Bags. That's
cool. That could go either way. That's like, oh wow, yeah, Bags. That sounds like an old-timey gangster name, which I like. Sounds like I got something going on, you know?
Or you have bags under your eyes because you're so tired all the time because you work so hard. Yeah.
Or I'm called that because I'm a prolific user of the drug cocaine.
Yes. Tommy Bags.
A lot of people love that stuff. Personally, done.
I really like this one. I really like this one, but I'll save it. We'll do a couple that are okay. All right, we'll save this one because you're really gonna like it.
Okay.
White guy! Exclamation point. White guy. What's up, white guy? I didn't like it
until we got that injection of energy at the end.
White guy. There we go.
Wow.
Crichton gets it. Yeah. Okay,
White guy.
White guy. Now this is kind of
Yeah.
similar to Bags, but it's kind of a different flavor. Whistle. What's up, Whistle?
Ooh. Whistle is a bit too wet to me to be a
Whistle.
good nickname. You know?
Does
that
you're
make
just
sense?
thinking that because people
Whistle.
say they want to wet their whistles. But, dude, whistles don't have to be wet. Actually, if you're whistling properly, they shouldn't be wet at all.
How do you know literally anything about whistling properly?
Damn it. I have a fucking... Never mind. I had a prop. Forgot it in the house. You know how that goes. You know how that
What's-
goes, brother. When you
Do you
when
have
you
like a
when you think you got the prop, but
or like
you
a
left it
tin
in the damn
whistle?
house. Huh?
What? You have like a tin whistle or like one of those.
Woo,
whip, whip, whip? You have a slide
whoop,
whistle. There's a slide whistle in your house right now.
whoop. Now that's pretty
Why-
good. Maybe I should have said instead of a whistling, I was doing slide. I thought Steamboat Willie was slide whistling. All right.
I don't think that would have saved you, man. Also,
wet ass
wait,
Tommy. Wet ass Tommy.
that's good. It
Like
kinda
wet ass
reminds me of
pussy,
wet ass.
but wet ass
Yeah,
Tommy.
no.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
that part.
No, yeah, that one came across loud and clear.
Okay.
My wat. I'm certified geek. 3 days a week, and that way it's kind of a song about my Twitch stream.
That would be cool. You should get into the fake songs business. I hear that's very profitable on this website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The now the slide whistle is in your house. Is that because you took it in there to play with?
Well, I had to practice. I have a recital coming up.
You were practicing.
I have a recital coming up.
Is your now? I know you were talking to me about being very excited that your girlfriend was finally going to come to one of your recitals. Was it a slide whistle recital?
Well, I mean, it's the only instrument I know how to play. Well, I don't know how to play it well yet, but I'm working on it.
Yeah. The lessons are really going to pay off.
I'm doing some pretty complex musical arrangements. So you're gonna want to see this, folks.
Uh-huh.
Uptown Funk. Ever heard of it?
I think with a slide whistle, it'd be more like up down funk.
That laugh sounded really not genuine, but it was quite funny. All right, next one. Mr. Cartoons. Mr. Cartoons.
No, I don't want any more of your
Mr.
pedophile
Cartoon.
names.
We're almost done. Mr.
I want to be
Cartoons.
called
Tom.
Mr. Cartoons.
You want to be called Mr. Cartoons?
No, I don't want to be called Mr.
All right,
Cartoons.
minus
That's-
on that one. Now this is kind of a long
Mr.
one.
Cartoons is a fucking creepypasta name, man. He's
Mr.
like, you know,
Cartoons. This is kind
there's
of a
a
wrong
green
one.
text
but I
about
call
him.
you this.
Okay.
With the right haircut, looks like he could play a white nationalist prisoner well.
Yeah, I could absolutely play a white nationalist prisoner real fucking
You know
well.
the episode? You know the TV show Oz?
No, but I immediately know that it's set in a maximum security prison, and I could play any character on it that's part of the Aryan Brotherhood.
That's right. There we go.
Yeah,
so that's a
dude.
good nickname. What now? This is kind of a walk, so we'll see what this like. What I imagine a soccer hooligan with a bunch of knife scars from other soccer hooligans looks like.
You think that I look like I have a bunch of knife scars under my shirt?
I think with the right haircut, you could do anything, man. Because I believe in the power of actors. Sorry if you don't.
No, I really do. I think actors can do anything, up to and including making multiple people feel very uncomfortable in conversation.
Yeah, Austin Powers certainly did that. All right, Blitz.
Mm.
We got two more after Blitz. Blitz.
Blitz is too cool. Blitz is gonna.
Yeah.
Anyone who sees me being called Blitz thinks I've given it to myself.
Yeah, and it's too close to Blitzkrieg, which with that haircut you have now, you want to kind of stay away from stuff like that. Okay. The Dog Man.
I don't think this is the most Nazi haircut I've had. I'm not
Well,
saying it's
you
not.
shouldn't need to. And I want. Can I be clear? Can I be clear about something? That you never
In
should.
terms of white guy haircuts, this is pretty decent for not being a Nazi haircut, man.
Yeah, the show is wrapping up. I don't know, dude. Yeah, don't rate everything now because we're gonna be done in a second. I don't know, man. I mean, let's get some ones in the chat if we think Tom looks like a Nazi. I just got the fucking Twitch partner, man.
Dude,
They're gonna take
This
it.
is
from
no.
me.
Come on, I don't even have a fade here.
Shit. All right. Okay. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Again, we're workshopping these, so I'm sorry. We'll keep moving on. Last
I
one,
get
and
you.
this is actually my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Seriously, of all the ones we've
Okay.
done, big list. Your new nickname that Luke will call you till we stop talking, or maybe we drift apart. Maybe we get close, then we drift apart over the years because I don't know what happens. Your nickname
Sure.
will be fucking prick. Fucking prick.
I mean, I got chills.
Fucking prick.
Fucking prick.
Fucking prick. You fucking prick. That's
Fucking
something my
prick.
mom might say. Angry
Fucking
woman.
prick.
You fucking prick.
Your mother was angry?
Yes.
Do you think that's affected how you form bonds and attachments?
Well, Tom, I think if this isn't a exact showing of that tonight, I don't really know what is. I'm hoping that kind of lightly ribbing you for the last 2 hours is enough to make you a lifelong friend. Oh, I
Probably
hope
doesn't-
so. Please, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think fucking prick is definitely in the running, but I think Demi's husband is. I mean, Demi's husband or maybe ape fucker.
I like ape fucker.
I like ape fucker, especially if it's delivered like it's a first and last name,
Ape fucker.
kind of as if it was Tom Walker. Ape fucker.
Ape fucker, Tom Walker. I think you're really
no.
discounting cigarettes. I think that's a really good one.
Cigarettes rocks.
I mean,
Cigarettes is really
You
cool.
meet a guy called Cigarettes. Whoo. You meet anyone
Yeah.
named Cigarettes. I don't care who you are. An animal named Cigarettes. Anybody.
Oh my god. Someone's got a dog named Cigarettes. You're patting the hell out of that
Dude,
little
I
guy.
just got a dog. Should I rename it Cigarettes?
What's his name right now?
Piggy.
Mr. Creatures, the little pedophile? What are you fucking naming
Tommy-
this thing? Because I've
Man,
seen
I
your
like
big
Tommy
list of
Creatures.
names.
Because I'm gonna need to save this list because I'm gonna need this list later. So I gotta make sure I take good notes on this. Tommy
Yeah.
Creatures is my favorite. And yeah, I got a Zin in. Sue me. All right. Tommy Creatures. Tommy Creatures. Well, Tom, fuck man. I mean, that's the show.
Oh, I had a blast. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me.
I kind of forgot that it was a college show.
Yeah, I know. You got too deep in your list.
I got
get
carried
that.
away. I got carried. I got carried. I got carried.
It's fun to read a list.
It's fun to read a list, man. It really is. Now, Tom, I know a lot of the people in here already know you, but you got anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Tom Walker, and
Woker.
and my
I
podcast.
miss Tom
with-
Woker.
Oh, you fool! And check out my podcast with Demi, my wife, who was here before with the gorilla video. BigSoftTitty.png, that's all one word. It's a good podcast. It's nonsensical. And yes, Saltiest Pretzel, I am doing my show tonight.
You're
But
doing your show tonight.
know.
I mean, that's what's so funny about this big wide world we live in, because I'm going to sleep after this. Isn't that funny,
know.
Tom?
well, I'm gonna be there sleepwalking through my show. I'm
Yeah,
so
I mean,
bored
you-
of myself.
You've done it so many times, and you do often say that privately, that you feel like most of the time up there you are sleepwalking through it.
Yeah, and I feel a disdain for my audience.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's fine.
Tom, this has been really, this has been great.
It has. Thank you so
I-
much for
I-
having me.
I had a blast, folks. I'll be back tomorrow. You know, I got. It's Friday, so I got to play Halo 2 with Libby at 10 a.m. PST.
Ooh.
You know, I got to do that, Tom.
Mm,
Let's raid.
simply
Leslie.
wonderful time.
Thank you, everybody. This was so fun.
Bye,
God
everyone.
bless you all. God bless you all. Go say what's up to Leslie and listen to Tom's podcast.
Night-night.
And if you really like it, subscribe to the Patreon. But we hope that ad read money is enough. All right. See you later. Bye.
Bye.